Into this video, I'm going to show you step by step how I designed this funeral brochure on your screen. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am Emma Graphics, and this is where we learn graphic design and anything related to printing. Kindly click that notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I have a lot of tutorial coming up, so you better stick around. Without any further ado, let's jump into what we are going to do today. So remember in my last video, which I'm going to attach to this video, I'm going to add the link under the comment section anywhere in this video, so that you'll be able to follow up, because I made a video on how to create a margin, how to create margin for your brochure, and I'm not going to go through that because I've done the video already. So I'm going to just attach the link to this video so that you'll be able to learn how to create your own margin. All right, or if you already know how to create margin, kudos. So let's just jump into the video. So like we discussed in the previous video, this will be the front page, okay, and this will be the back page. That's how I design my own brochure, okay, especially the funeral brochure. So I usually design the front page here and the back page here. So I have my reason. So now if you do this, so you're going to have the front page here, the back page here, and if you look closely, you see that we have an outline. Okay, so we are going to get rid of this outline. All you need to do is to select both of them, the front and the back page, okay, and then come to your left hand side, come to this color palette, and then you go to the top. You see where this X is, you right click on it. I'm using CorelDraw 18, that's why I'm right clicking. If you are using, let's say, CorelDraw 2021, I think, you are going to just see a line, so you just click. You don't need to right click, you click on it. So the first thing we are going to do, let's look at our stock images. So when you look at the left hand side of your screen, we have few stock images that we are going to use for this, which is this. All right, so this is the picture of the man. This is what they sent to me, and I tried to get rid of the background, as you can see. So there is no background here, so this is the one I'm going to use. So if you don't know how to remove the background, I think I made a video on that, so you can go to my channel and check out how to remove background. You just search for it and then go and watch. So let's look at the fonts. So these are the fonts we are going to use, right from this Times New Roman down to this Kandara. So these are the fonts we are going to use for the brochure. Okay, this brochure is going to be like a series, some sort of series, right? Like an episode. So I will design from the front page all the way to the back page, but I'm going to start from the front page and the back page, then we will enter the inner, start designing the inner and all of that. So you better stick around. A lot of tutorials are coming up, so just subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so that you will be able to get notified as soon as I upload a new video. So first of all, I've already typed out my text and everything. So I typed it out so that it will be easier for us to just jump up and do our work, instead of I will show you. I can't show you how to type. You should be able to know how to type by now. If you don't know, that means you have not subscribed to my channel. So the first thing we are going to do is to bring this celebration of life to the front page. All right, so we are going to bring this notification or celebration of life to this front page. All right, and leave it somewhere here. And if you look at the design, you can see that it looks, I mean, the design is so plain, it's like white. That is what the client wants, because I think I sent two designs for them, so they preferred this. All right, because they wanted this white background. And when you look closely, you will see that it's not completely white. I have something going on there. I have some sort of background, something going on there. So we are going to fix that here too. So the next thing you are going to do, you bring in the background. I've already have my background here, so you bring in the background here. So when you look closely, you can see that this background have some sort of texture on it to make our design look beautiful. So we are going to scale it up like this, bring it to the top. My system is a bit slow, guys, so bear with me. So you are going to bring it to the top and leave it here. So when you look closely, you see that the up one here was almost like plain white. So the reason, and then the down one has some sort of texture. The reason is that I used transparency tool to fade out this up part, just like that, as you can see. So I'm going to do the same thing here, just like that. I'll fade out this top, okay, just like that, and then this downside will look like that with this texture on it. So the next thing you are going to, you can't just leave it here, you know that. Like I always say, you right click on it, you power clip it into the frame, and then you click here and go into the frame and bring it to the center where it was before, okay, and leave it somewhere here. So that is what I want, just to have something happening here and see this texture. All right, so that's how I did this. And then the font I use for this celebration is just normal Times New Roman. So that's the font I use. So you can just type your celebration, scale it up, and leave it here, and change the font to Times New Roman. And this particular one, I think I use Trajan Pro. So this is Trajan Pro fonts that I use here, so you can use as well and do your work. So we're now going to bring the man, just and drop the man here, so somewhere at the center here, okay, and leave it there. We'll come back for it. We'll just come and rearrange it. So you're just going to leave it here. So the next thing I'm going to do, let's take care of this place. Let me bring this here and bring this man here, okay. So we are going to fix what we have here. We are going to fix this, okay. We are going to fix this now, so that we can move on to other things. So in order to fix that, because this is the picture they sent to me for the back page, so I'm going to use this picture for the back page, but I thought it was, wise for me to just add this picture in the front page, because the picture looks great. So you press you come and get your ellipse tool. Once you get your ellipse tool, you draw like that and leave it here, okay. Draw your ellipse tools and leave it here. You scale it up a little bit, scale it up to fill up some part of this. So once you do that, I'm going to power clip this into the frame. So you power clip this into the ellipse tool that we just drew now, okay. So I'm going to now arrange it very well, okay. I'm going to arrange it very well. So you arrange it very well, you reduce it so that it will fit properly, okay. That's how I did this. So you arrange it very well, okay. I think it's perfect. So you remove the outline. Remember, we have an outline here, so you remove the outline from the ellipse tool you have there. So we are going to bring it somewhere here. So we are going to now make a shadow and leave it somewhere here. We are going to make a shadow, okay, some sort of shadow, and leave it somewhere down here. So all you need to do, in order for you to make shadow, you just come to your ellipse tool. That's why your ellipse tool, when it comes to design, it's your friend. All right, you draw your ellipse tool, and then you apply black color to it, okay. You apply black color to it, something like this, guys. Apply black color to it and remove the outline as always. Then convert this to bitmap. Some people will still ask me, why do you want to convert it to bitmap? If you don't convert it to bitmap, you won't be able to manipulate it. So once you convert it to bitmap, you come down to blur. You go to bitmap again and click on blur and click on Gaussian blur. So the Gaussian blur will give you something like this. Come on. My system is slow, guys, so let's bear with me. So you can see now we have something like that. So this is what its Gaussian block will give you. So once this is done, you click on OK and you leave it like this, guys. Isn't it beautiful? So select the two and make sure they are well aligned and press Ctrl C. Select the two, press Ctrl C, all right, and then you group it. So you'll be able to. The reason why you group, I know some people will ask me, why do you group? The reason why I group, so that we'll be able to move these objects around, move it to anywhere we want without anything missing. That's why we group. All right. So okay, when you look at the previous one, you see that we have something here. So we are going to, write something here. So I'm going to, since I've already typed out my stuff, so I'm going to just bring it somewhere there. And okay, here it is. So what I have here, I came up with this idea just to, and they liked it, I came up with this idea to just put this thing here. So let's see what we have there. So if you look closely, you can see that I designed this. The client didn't ask me to do this. I just did it on my own and they love it. All right. So I what I'm trying to do here is to show people, or just to tell people what the inside, or what is inside this brochure. All right, because we are going to have funeral service inside the brochure, the biography, the tribute, the hymns, and all of that. So in fact, I even missed out on one thing, the photo gallery. I'm supposed to put it here, but it's all good, and they didn't point out. So so that one, boom boom boom. So now how somebody will ask me, how do I get this? Well, don't worry, I will show you how to design that. But first of all, let me show you the fonts. Okay, this particular one I use Trajan Pro. So if you don't have these fonts, guys, Trajan Pro is the spelling is TRAJAN PRO. Okay, so once again, the spelling is TRAJAN then PRO. So go and download it if you don't have it, because of course you need, whatever kind of font you might not know, you don't even know when you will need it. So it's better you have it on your system as a graphic designer. All right, so let's look at this. Okay, the other one. So this one is Captain Book. Okay, I use Captain Book a lot on this particular one. So all these ones are Captain Book, and this one is Trajan Pro. So how to design this thing that I put inside on? Okay, all you need to do, you come down to your rectangle tool, just draw a rectangle like this, and then click on this place. This your shape tool. Just the reason why we click on shape tool, just to make sure that the edge is curved, just to curve the edge. Then right click on it, convert it to curve. We are converting it to curve so that it will be easier for us to manipulate. So once you convert it to curve, guys, you need to click on this, and then once you click on this curve here, shape tool, you come down here, you double click to add a knot. So you double click here again to add another knot, and then you double click again here to have another knot. You can see that I added 3 knots, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, so you are going to come to this one, the middle one, and drag it to this side like this, guys. Once you drag it to this, you have something like this. Then you just give it the color. Boom. Is that not what we have here? That's what we have. All right, so it's not difficult, it's that simple. So I hope I answer your question. You that asked me, you that asked me, how do I get that? I hope I answer your question. So now what next? The next thing we are going to do, I'm going to bring the name of the man and drop it somewhere here. Okay, so this is the name of this man, and leave it somewhere here. Okay, and let's look at the fonts. Just make sure you have it in the middle. So how do you have it in the middle? You select the name, and then you select the rectangle, you click you just press C on your keyboard, it will align everything. All right, so now the font I use for this name, this first one, I use I don't know how to pronounce that, guys. VL then script, normal script, script. So that's the font I use here. And the second one is normal Arial. Some people call it Arial, some people call it Arial. I call it Arial. So this particular one is Arial, but the narrow one, choose the narrow one. I mean, you can choose any one you want. And these fonts I'm just using is because I want to use it. And when I used the fonts, the clients, they didn't complain, so they liked it. That means they liked it. So I didn't have any problem with that. So I'm just going to leave it here, guys. So the next thing we are going to do, this video is getting too long. Okay, I think the video is getting too long. I need to speed up. I'm going to bring this design here. All right, so the thing is, I'm going to show you how to design this thing, but not in this video, because if I have to show you how I designed this, how I got this video will be too long, guys. So I won't be able to do that now. I'll show you. So you better stick around. Like I said, you better stick around, watch my video, watch other videos. All right, so all you need to do here is to just bring this design and drop it here. So it's not like, it's just for you to learn how to design it. So if you learn how to design, just to copy it and paste here. So once you do this, all right, we are going to flip this to this other side like this. So you press this knot, you press this knot down, press down and drag to the left hand side. All right, and press Control on your keyboard, then you right click immediately. You right click immediately. Once you right click, it's supposed to pop up here. So where is the other one? Okay, let's do it again. I think something is missing. Let's do it again, guys. So what you need to do, you right click on this and then you press Control your keyboard and then you right click immediately. Okay, yeah, we have it. I think it's okay. And if you look closely, you see that it's not well aligned. So all you need to do is to drag this one to the middle. Shift it to the middle, guys. Shift it to the middle. Continue to shift this to the middle. Anyways, once you paste this, it will align. I'm just showing you, for example, how we managed to achieve that. So we are going to power clip this into the frame, and you have to equally power clip this into the frame. Then clip this into the frame. No, why is it not? Select all of them like that and power clip into the frame. Okay, I think that's it. So you can go into the frame and arrange it the way you want. Okay, go into the frame and arrange it the way you like, whichever way you want. Arrange it very well, arrange it properly, arrange it very well. Okay, and then you go out of the frame. I think we are done there. So can also power clip this man. I can see the man is more like on top of this thing, on top of the design. So we are going to send it to the back, pressing Control push down your keyboard. So now it looks perfect now. So all right, so I think we are done with the front page. So that's how I designed the front page of this brochure. We are done with the front page design. So we are now going to look at the back page, guys. So what I did, I equally use this as well. I use this what's it called, this background. So I use this background because I use it in the front page. So I equally use it here. I equally use it here. So you go inside, just power clip the background into the frame, and go into the frame and arrange the background right in the middle of it. Okay, and then once that is done, you send it to the back page, control push down, send it to the back of that gold design that we have there, because you can't have it in front. So now that this is where we are going to do a little trick. All right, so I'm going to bring this man here, this man I'm going to bring it here, because we have to fix this man here. So you have to scale it up, guys. Just scale it up like this, and you can, if you like, you can leave it like this. If you don't like, I think the way I did it, I mirror it this way. I flip it to the side, and I did it like this. I think this is how I did it. So you bring it down. Okay, bring it somewhere here. Okay, you arrange it like that, and then the next thing we are going to do, I'm going to fade out this side. You can see the hand, you can see the hand, the man hand. So the way it is not beautiful. So we are going to fade it out. Let me click on this. I'm going to fade this side like this. Okay, I'm going to fade it out like that, guys. This is what you do. This is how you do it, guys. You fade it out like this, and then we are going to power clip this inside the frame. But before then, I noticed there is something we are not supposed to do just yet. So we are going to go into the frame and delete one thing, and delete the background first, because there's a reason why we have to delete the background. The man is not properly fitted into the frame, and the reason being that the picture that they sent to me didn't actually fit in. All right, so the picture did not really fit in. You can see the picture, you can see where the picture is. So I'm going to power clip this into the frame. So if you power clip this into this frame, so you can see that the picture doesn't really fit in. So I'm going to go into the frame. I'm going to go into the frame and send this one up like this. Control page up, you will be able to send it up. So once this is done, guys, all you need to do, you have to come out of this place. All you need to do, you come here and pick a color. We are going to pick a color to fill this space. You can see this space look white, and you can't leave it like this. So you are going to pick a color, come down to your color palette and pick this color, any of the color. I prefer this. You pick a color from here, and then you drop it here, so that we will be able to fill up this space. Does it make sense to you? Maybe it does. So now if you look at the downside, you can see the design, it doesn't look beautiful, isn't it? So we are going to cover this down with, we are going to cover it with this background. Okay, the background I have here. So we are going to cover it with this background. We are going to cover it with this background. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a rectangle like this. Once I draw a rectangle like this, I'm going to convert it to curve. And once I convert it to curve, I'm going to come down to my shape tool and bring it all the way down. Just do what I'm doing. Then you add a knot here. You add a knot here. Once you add a knot here, convert it to curve, and then you curve it like this. You take this one up a little bit. All right, Then we can now add white to this. All right, and then you remove this, remove the outline, and then you place this. All right, this is the white we just drew. All right, so this is the background. So you now power clip the background into this particular one, and then you scale the background up to fill up this. So that is how I achieve this, guys. It's not difficult, I take your time, yes, but not difficult. So this is how I achieve this, guys. So you now power clip this into the frame, then the big frame here, and then you can now go into the frame. All right, you come here and go into the frame and click on this particular one and send it to the back. Control push down, okay, so that we can have the gold stuff. Yeah, top. So that is how I achieve this. You can now close this, and then we bring in the appreciation and leave it somewhere here. So we are almost done, guys. I know this video is long. Yeah, sorry about that, but come on, you learned something, isn't it? We are learning. So, and then you bring the appreciation and drop it somewhere here. So that is how I achieve this, guys. And then the appreciation fonts, I think the font I use for the appreciation, just trying to align it. And don't forget, guys, we have to align your work. Try and always align your work. Okay, if you don't align your work will not look beautiful. So this is how I actually achieve this. So basically this is how you design brochure. Okay, so excuse me. So this is the final result, guys. This is how I designed this brochure. It's so simple. And yeah, I hope you learned something. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video. If you have any question, suggestion, whatever that you don't understand, drop it in that comment section below, and I will be very happy to respond. Share this video. I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye for now.